to activate the condition, and in the third game they get a booyah. But obviously 40 points is a lot, but some of these teams in the past have shown us that they've got the capability to cover that even before the official season starts, right? Because then that allows you to really pick up more solid and well-planned points from the very get-go.
And speaking of points, Dewa United is now wreaking havoc against AG Global. Stadium is where they drop. And, well, we were expecting Bigetron to be here as well because of the previous days. But I guess because they thought that they will be having this hot crop, they missed or they didn't really jump in. Now, speaking of jumping in, we are expecting Sypha to make a revive so that the rest of the teams will be jumping in. Otherwise, AG Global will be at a loss once again.
Yeah, but Sypha just can't find a spot to bring his buddies back. Ikal needs to finish this off right here, right now. Miniuzi cannot save Sypha. Adrian gets the elimination, and I believe that's about it for the squad.
Yeah, I mean, 11 teams remain. One has been able to get away, and thanks to HUA Esports. Now, BTR right now, they went into Rai, going against GOW, but there goes the hit with a nade even. With that good shot. And the nade will go through. Now, only 3 remains, and Gardu will be fighting back against Dion's Mag 7.
Yeah, you gotta love that Mag 7. The pump out of it is decent enough, just like the Trogon. Just that the Trogon can pump out grenades as well. Ton! Get bumped down to the ground by that Mag 7. Yanbin with a fantastic turnaround, but he needs to go for the pickup now. Koja right in front of him. Demon focuses on picking up one player. And it is Koja and the Mag 7 that cannot stand up against Demon's level 3 SMG. Gets the job done like a superstar.
Fires from afar. That is where or how they initiated this battle. A GOW Demon might be out, but you still have 3 players, and they might not be coming back. But no! With the help onto the other side. Once again, Dion will need to say bye-bye for now because here comes Dewa United knocking the doors.
Oh, very well played out there. It's just chaos from the very start. This is what we love, man. Today's spacing, today's random map picks have started the day off with quite a bit of energy here. Beat it down to the ground, bleeding out already. And it is the M590 once again in action from both sides. They need to reduce the number of drops of that gun on the battlefield. Because
make them fall down. But speaking of falling down, they went straight into this compound against Dewa United. I guess they have that opportunity, but no! What? There goes the return, and Adrian right now will be pouring rain onto the spine.
Oh, Saming! A sliver of health left on his opponent, but he can't finish the job just yet. The Mini Uzi will fail him. 400 coins in his pocket, cannot even buy a team member back, and the man is on the back foot, running away as quickly as possible as Dewa United recover their numbers, picking up all of their team members, and they are on for the pursuit. 89 HP. Saming already tagged up. Pocket market is not going to be pulled out. It's the medkit instead. He's got the shield there, but it's not going to do him much at all as these players finally fight his back.
And there we have it. Interested mind. Unfortunate for them, when we lost sight, I thought they are, or when we got back, I thought they are the rest of the teams of our queue. They need to go for rotation because Todak will be jumping in as well, trying to capitalize on all the chaos that's happening down here.
RQ, the best Indonesian team out there, hands down.
Double kill.
But they do need to pick up the pacing on those eliminations. They're sneaking away 1-2. And we understand why the slower pace here from this Indonesian giant. It was a revival spree just earlier in this matchup. The resources-wise, they are down. And they go in for the chase. Dewa United, you are in our way, says 18 Deer. And they take them out in the 9th spot.
There goes 4 eliminations for them, but 18 Deer goes down as well. Todak is now knocking on their doors, jumping in the window like a thief in the night. Well, let's see if they will be able to clear out RRQ. Speaking of clearing out, Expand has been taken out and cleared for the next battle. Now, let's see if the rotation for RRQ will work for them, because not only will they be dealing with those across with Buriram United is waiting on their side.
Yeah, and they spotted out Buriram already. Problem is, you can spot Buriram, but can you shoot them? These boys are so slippery, slick out there on the battlefield, moving around constantly. The first ones to find the next circle. And as you pointed out yesterday, Nep, that next circle is not going to stay put in that one spot. So you need to get there and also be ready to move. You can't barricade yourself in there with those glue walls.
Yeah, no more waiting for the final moment. And there goes Spike.
What?
Almost taken down. Managed to get away. And BTR is still alive. RRQ has been taken down. 5 remains and 5 has been taken down as well. Kyong, this final survivor. But as we look, Buriram United still a full squad. Todak also a full squad. And will they be able to recover before facing BRU?
Yeah, Jonah just savage with the triple elimination on those grenades. Bigetron Delta out in 5th, and now the full-on fight between Toda and Buriram. Do you stand a chance, Toda? Buriram says, hell no, as they just mow their players down, one after the other, not even breaking a sweat.
I mean, they keep jumping and shooting with the M5 a 90, and we know how difficult it is to catch those. Now CRM right now managed to jump away and pull out of this compound, leaving Folky behind. But yes, we need that sacrifice. They need that sacrifice to be able to survive. It is a 4v2v 1v1 situation, and Buriram United is raining this.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Buriram's just going out on a hunt. Nobody else is doing any attacking. It's just Buriram going around in circles, slaying player after player after player to scream Booyah at the end of game 1.
No doubt that Buriram United is back on their feet of maps, and they have information already. And Bigetron is now becoming that team who wants a little bit of revenge because they fell down a little bit too early from a few of those fights. And it is Dewa United that they will be challenging right now. One has fallen down already, and North once again might not be able to get away from Kyung.
Yeah, let's see if or not Bigetron Delta will be able to finish off their brothers. Dewa United, good shield pulled up in the nick of time to absorb all of the damage. Toda, though, we were just talking about them, bro. They were so close to Vamos, and they bow out so early. But Bigetron Delta, Gardu, a sliver of health. Can he survive? Medkit just has got one in his hand. Cannot pick up anyone. 200 coins. Uh-oh. I think this is the end. Bigetron Delta falls in the 11th spot.
The Giant Slayer has been slayed, and Dewa United are the guys who did it. As we head in onto a different side of map, HUA Esports will need a few more points converge. Here comes GOW going against Buriram United. The arsenal is not yet open, and this really pulls in a lot of teams who want to gear up. So Wasana right now starts it up, but no, it is Jonah with a grenade and pulls in a few of those takedowns as Wasana wants to go for the finisher.
Oh, come on! What in the world was that? Jonah is cracked! And Demon goes down. Bye-bye GOW, says Buriram. I don't know how you fight that, Neptune.
I mean, it's tough when you have, like, a team that can go in different combinations in terms of, like, weapons.
He sees him already. Pulls out the gun. Okay, beautifully done. The glue wall was erected and instantly shut down. HUA Esports know that they are going to have to fight this one the hard way. A couple of nades thrown in, death taken down. M590 on for the pop. Here comes 8 in the air. And the rest of RRQ as well. Zom instantly running away. ABCD too far away to back up his team member. Decos though off screen takes down Zom. This is just total annihilation. Expand trying to hop on into this battle as well as Core Memory shows up of nowhere, saving HUA Esports.
This is a 3-team that has met each other already, and RRQ right now is wreaking havoc against the newcomers. They might have been the new challenger, but doesn't mean that they will be a champion of this 4v4. As you can see, Baal has gone down, Abe has gone down as well, and there goes the eliminations. It's up to Dutch right now to pull out that N590 as well as recover one of the players. But I think they won't be able to fight back that well because here comes Expand to put in more of that pressure.
Yeah, Expand's just taking too long. They need to just hop on in there and finish this off. But I understand the hesitation. They've hopped in a little bit too prematurely. Jonah and And of course, Expand didn't really react to that situation quick enough. Perhaps they didn't see him. But now as the blue forces them in, Jonah flying straight towards Team Expand, not even worrying about anything. Expand better watch out, some baddies are in town.
Dude, I mean, they just flew right through Expand, and now they are on a better foot into the next zone. They will be able to weave out all through this. Now, here comes Jet, gets high in the middle, in that alley, but Moshi would be the final guy remaining with a few more players coming from Expand.
Oh, well played!
Cross, Leon! Close encounter, sniper! That is a slap in the face of Moshi.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, they missed the initial opportunity of shooting them down as they took that launch pad straight towards their compound. They missed it the second time round as well, but the third time round, Expand just had absolutely enough. They also struggled in the previous game, so they must be super desperate for points. Buriram just unlucky. They came across the kind of Expand at this point of time that just has no room for error whatsoever, and of course that brought them the very best. One player now bleeding out for the Expand squad. Adrian down on the ground, and HUA Esports finishes him off as well. The rest of the team members just pelting HUA with the bullets, but it doesn't really stop their pace.
I love the face of HUA that's being shown right now. They know his position, they use up the whole map, and now they are in prime location. But Hwang M has been taken down, and Barros is the one doing that damage. Full squad from AG. Desperation, as you mentioned, from Expand is being felt by AG as well, because from yesterday up until today, they have been failing. But we have seen one takedown already for elimination of the Global. They still have to worry about HUA Esports that is at the bottom of the bridge.
Yeah, very smart play by AG here, quickly repositioning, knowing that they're not going to be pressured by the blue. They now have that perfect defensive position to fire down on all of these other players on fire. Dealing with the blue, will get shot down by AG Dew, and AG will claim that player's life. HUA Esports though, one player on the bleed. Chinoy with a sharpshooter from across the battlefield. 16 eliminations strong. AG Global reviving themselves from out of nowhere. They're currently sitting in the 17th spot. Can they actually have a miracle run here?
Yeah, as they grab that Booyah, we are waiting to see if this will be consistent all throughout. From the beginning of that match, they needed 35 points to be able to get to the top 12 and
pray around them just yet. TOW spotting out Dewa. Solid blue walls erected. And a Riptide Rhythm to break them down, but a second too late. But the end still does get taken down. North and Ekal both popping off, and my god, TOW got eaten up whole by Dewa.
Almost being taken down. But Dewa United, 8 elimination already. They are fired up, similar to what we're seeing from AG Global, even 3. This is what I'm talking about. From the skies. Like a a flying duck that doesn't fly that much.
You know, bullets are faster than ducks, bro. So you can fly, but you cannot fly away. I don't know. Diamond and Exposi backing him up. Koja bleeding out on the ground. Fires wants that revenge, but gets ambushed as well. Koja tagged up. Kyong turns around. Twisted Minds show up to say hello, and this is trouble time for Bigetron Delta. They're getting mowed down.
Samming a little bit too close, maybe Uzi in hand, but managed to take down a few, and Kyong, the only one remaining against, but was taken down despite of him managing to go for the knockdown. Now, recovery will be done by Twisted Mind, but they're not out of the woods just yet. Second to third in terms of circle, and we might be seeing a few of those challenging them, similar to what we're seeing from AG and Todak.
AG Global finding the recovery today. I mean, Expand should take AG Global as inspiration, man, because both of them were just side by side each other at the bottom of the overall leaderboard. And now AG Global just 8 points from breaking into top 12. They've already gathered 9 through eliminations. So they are on a good run. Make that 9 a 10er as they claim yet another. They really shake the game up well. HUA Esports, though, truly shaken up as they get mowed down by Todak. ABCD, the final player left in here. has got the coins, but no vending machine around him. So that could just be the end of Hua's run for this round, but they'll have to wait and see how long he survives.
Oh. Not too long. Faiz has been impatient.
Oh, I hope it was. At least let me finish the sentence, you know.
As you can see right now, a lot of engagement as we called it earlier, and this does happen when we come into this stage of the circle. Everyone will be pushed right in. Todak right now. Right in. Turn around. Chico managed to hit him.
Dude caught himself just at the corner of the wall with his own glue wall. How unfortunate. All he could do is just go round and round in circles. It's AG Global Mo down the Malaysian squad. My God, 13 points strong. They're definitely in the top 12 now. No doubts about that whatsoever. But AG Global, I wonder if they can do this on match 6 as well and actually fight for the number 1 spot. It'll be miraculous.
Yeah, from the bottom to the top, like a full day of battle. That is what we're looking at right now. With RRQ will not be slowing down despite of a Bay going down out a little bit too early in this fight, but Ma'a goes down as well. Dutz will try to go for the recovery as well as to clean up. And let's see if the 3 players from RRQ will survive.
Here comes Buriram as well. On the heart! Then Moshi! From afar, shutting down the sharpshooter of Falcons. Limit taken out. On fire, trying to make that cross. But RRQ being annoying and shooting at him as well. Falcons are hurt. Their wings are clipped now.
Let's see if they'll be able to fly or probably fall down. But Team Dewa United will be falling down first. We are left with 5 to the wall.
Yeah, I mean, one team doing the work of the knockdown, Buriram just getting the steal. Obviously, Twisted Mind's not going to be happy about that at all. Buriram did follow up with yet another knock, but a fantastic pickup by the team of RRQ. Blue Wall Melt is in action already. Jonah on standby with the M590. Gets one pop player down on the ground, on for the hunt, and finds no one. But Jonah will finish him off. Falcons out in 5th as well, as Moshi finds Ma'al. RRQ getting slain out there by Buriram.
Buriram United, the full squad, going against 3 players from AG as well as 3 players from Twisted Mind. But RRQ managed to survive with one player, and Aiden Deer, the clutch kid. Let's see if he'll be able to clutch this one out against all these monsters of a team. Aiden Deer stepping out a little bit too early. Might be on the sides of Twisted Mind, but the distraction coming from AG Global's nade will be the trouble.
Oh, I mean, Buriram's just blessed with a circle here. And the blue now causing issues for Twisted Minds and AG Global. 14 eliminations here for AG. Saifa and Baros going in for Exposi. Exposi trapped in here. The blue will hurt them for a little bit, but Exposi not taking advantage of this at all. Very low on that HP, and Twisted Minds get blown apart by AG Global.
And AG Global has found their winning combination. Let's see if Buriram United will be able to stop them. That Blue Wall and Monster Truck setup is working for them, or was working for them, but it is Buriram United that they have to face up front. 2v4, and they are still falling down. Buriram United is looking to get another Booyah, and there's no stopping them. All those hop and shot. BRU grabs another one.
Buriram United. Okay, clearly they won the 500 USD. Yeah. Okay. They are definitely on the right track to grab that 500. I hear those gunshots. Question is who's shooting at them. CRM finding one. Demon taken out of the equation. GOW still alive though. And Tan instantly brings Demon right back into the equation. Moshi out of the equation as well very early on. So Buriram has a hot drop somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, there's a hot drop that they need to work on, and if CRM is here, same as GOW, so it's a 3-way battle, or probably Moshi was just a straggler. As we can see, Burt right now will try to go in against Yanbin, but Yanbin can't get away, and onto the other side, Jonah with that a triple, if not a double, plus a confirmation against Dewa United.
Bigetron Delta. HUA Esports as well. Wasana bringing Moshi back. So much of action on the battlefield. The GOW doesn't get away too far at all. Here comes Folky, waiting for that backup. Electrotherapy on the connection. And one player right behind him in the double vectors doesn't manage the full spray down. Backup was there in the nick of time. Pokey gets the knock. And CRM continues to tear GOW apart.
See if they'll be able to put it back together after that teardown.
We got Three Nations taking this fight on and jump. Spot out Vice. And very quickly eliminate him from the equation. Bigetron Delta spotting him out and finally taking action. But not much damage at all. It's just that A124 found its connection, but the glue wall instantaneously erected. And that slows down the ambush instantly.
Yeah, I mean, they are going for the isolation play, saving Todak in the process. And Fies right now will be left on this area. And I think that was a nade or an FGL that has been thrown on to CRM to get a little bit of information plus a few damage, but it didn't really pull through for BDR just yet. Fies still too close, and the rest of the teams are looting up, preparing for the battle at hand.
Bigetron Delta. They thought they had gotten rid of memory, but they're just on the chase. Expand versus HUA Esports on the other hand. He's got one player standing a little bit too far. Dead on that long rotation round. Circles back on in. Expand, everybody cornered. Blue wall melt is going to be dropped on in first. The Zom spots one, clips the head. Zom out in the open. Baits and switches with Ken. That's not even your team member. Ken sprayed down as the Zom wins out that gunfight. And HUA Esports, they stand tall in the fight up against Expand.
The Zom using an O from what we've seen, he just zoomed in onto Expand and clearing them out. But the final player from Expand has been taken out by Twisted Mind, and the potential of another engagement between those two teams that was mentioned. Todak right now, solo player and being hunted by the wolves. So let's see if they can survive this as Traps already far back.
Traps. Desperate shots. But that's not going to get him anything. Yanbin with the easy spray down on the Tom. Position on in M590 in hand. It's shotgun time, Neptune.
Let's see if he can pull it off. A little bit of trap being set by GOW, and they step away. Wasana right now on the left, and the flank will be happening from the rest of the team on the right. Great timing on that glue wall to stop from being shot.
Yep, and Demon down on the ground bleeding out. The end couldn't get away as Get High just runs through him. Batan is putting up a good fight, but a ton of pressure brought from Buriram instead to very quickly end him. The game of numbers continue. This is the savage version of Buriram. This is very dangerous. When they gang up like that on anyone, any team, I mean, each player on the side of Buriram can take on a 1v4.
Yeah.
And when you've got all four together, Neptune, it's like battling an army.
It's when you look at the positioning as well, it's not just a pinch. It's like they're grasping the entire enemy team right there. Moshi in a rooftop, and then like on the left would be Wasana, and then the backup would be on the right. That is something that we don't see from other teams that often. But for Twisted Mind, well, they're not that aggressive, thankfully, but hopefully they can pull off a few more of those eliminations from what we've seen on day number 1, thus increasing the odds that they can get back on track for the top 5, make that probably top 3 by the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, Twisted is definitely looking for the top 5, and I don't think they're too far away from it. But based on the number of eliminations they have right now, my mama! HUA Esports taking advantage of 2 flying Bigetron players, shooting them out of the sky. Very well played by the Vietnamese squad. Going back to what I was saying, Twisted Minds need about 20-ish points to jump into the top 5. But based on the number of eliminations they have right now, Nep, they better step the pace up in terms of gunfights.
Yeah, I mean, they're not doing that well. They are surviving a little bit longer. That's what we asked for from when they were too aggressive. But I guess that adds up a lot more. But as we see, AG Global right now finally showing up. RRQ are the ones going against them. And RRQ a tough cookie to bite off to, because AG Global will need those points as well. They want to maintain the performance that they have for the day.
Let's see if or not RRQ can storm the front and rip away some happiness from AG Global. Circle's gonna pressure both teams. AG Global a little bit better in terms of position. RRQ's gonna get pressured. Bigetron Delta eliminated. RRQ. Multiple glue walls deployed. 18DA only has 2 more left in his pocket. They cannot waste any more.
Yeah, let's see if they can pull those off as AG Global's already heading into the next phase of a circle. Another compound to cover and not so much breathing room for RRQ right now. On the left-hand side, we are seeing Team Falcons as well as 1 player for Core Memory. I think this is something that Core Memory is doing. They want to pull them in so that they will have more chances of surviving, but RRQ is not phased. AG Global is still their target.
Yeah, RRQ, they want this gunfight. And is the confidence in the M590 on the outside. AG Global barricaded away, and Cypher finds 18DA. Todak eliminated in the meantime. That circles around. RRQ ganging up, and AG Global gets annihilated.
Another play for M590 right there on the book. Why you were, and we can see anything that's happening inside, and still it's chaos overall. But HUA Esports managed to take over this compound as Buriram United has been pushed out.
Oh my, Buriram just had hasta la vista. This place is getting too crowded as they try to rotate away. They bump into Falcons and they instantly take down a player from their side. Now Falcons down by 1 man. They have to jump on in for the full-on engagement but get mowed down by the giant killers. It is Buriram. In fact, they are the dream enders. 11 eliminations in hand already. They spot out something outside of the circle, but they move on straight in for the swift elimination of Twisted Minds. They left this battle earlier. They are back to finish it off.
And that's how Buriram United is. We can leave and we can knock down the doors once again, and they still manage to survive with 4-man squad. HUA Esports with only 1 player in this small shack managed to run away. ABCD putting in the basics as 1, 2, 3 and gets through to another house. And Twisted Mind, even Twisted Mind is surprised, dumbfounded how that happened.
Yeah, excellently played by ABCD. But Twisted Minds, I mean, their defense was just so good. Buriram did not manage to go all out in that fight earlier. And they did retreat as well, expecting the circle to come towards them. And now RRQ on the roof of the compound held by Twisted Minds. Buriram once again knocking down on the door. Diamond knocked down to the ground already. Nameless with a glue wall right in front of him. Turns around with Saming. And Wasana gets bursted down to the floor. Jonah shut down as well. Get high outside. Can't bring in the backup just yet. And Moshi backs away to a corner with RRQ behind him. And the tables have been turned for Buriram.
Yeah, RRQ says open up. RRQ here, but Get High will not be phased. He wants to regroup. The duo might be able to pull this off. And as we look in, Moshi right now with a little bit of healing being done so that they can survive a little bit longer for RRQ. They position themselves so well that even 1 will be in the back end to be able to take out anyone who's running in the open.
Yeah, but now the Blues going to be hurting all of them, and Get High! Oh, the time turner popped down at the nick of time with a barrier of glue walls around him. Glue wall melters come on through, but the time turner is still active. Get High turns around, but Ma'al, the 2v1 is against Buriram. Get High shut down. Indonesia in a 3v1 up against Buriram's Moshi, and they slice him down to pick up a Booyah.
RRQ still proving that they have the title of the best team in Bermuda in this game. In this
fans player being brought back in as well. A revive on the side of Buriram. And just like that, we are 1 player away from being a full lobby once again.
This battle's not yet over though. Ekal will be taken down. Not quite sure if they have a lot invested, but this is what happens. Buriram United goes back, turn around, and fight back at you. They are just steamrolling against them. Kiki not even backing off, but was able to go and take down Moshi through the glue wall.
I mean, that's the beauty. It's very rare that you see Moshi getting taken down by the M82B, but Todak ruins the party for Dewa United. He was just about to smile like, hey mama, look what I did.
Let's see if Todak can do the same thing because only Wasana will be
A moment later on, but get high up against Todak once again, and they sidestep that shot. Vidal's straight to the chest of Get High. A little unfortunate of a start, but that's exactly what I want. Let's go.
That's one thing though for Todak, like being that successful in those engagement. Hopefully, it will not go to their heads, and they will be too aggressive against the other teams. Otherwise, it will be the same story that we've seen before. They will not be able to get the point. But speaking of point, Han goes down for another possible point, but Yanbin will try to fight back. Recovery of Ton has been done, and Todak right now will try to put it in the corner. And there goes one player, but the rest of GLW is still alive and kicking.
Yeah, unfortunate for Yanbin. It's just way too much of pressure for them to deal with. Now,
We're getting a lead between the two. Now, AG Global and HUA Esports, a two-team that has been doing so much. The Zom right now. I love the jump. I love the turnaround. And choose the next target. And there's not so much that you can do in that fight. 11th place for AG Globals.
AG Global needed points, man. AG Global needed heavy points. They are way too close to the bottom alongside PE Sports. And Bigetron Delta and Core Memory are still alive. And that just is bad news for AG Global. Bigetron Delta is about 9 points behind AG Global. So, that can be overtaken in this match in itself.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible. They are still surviving. Gardu managed to get back, and they can recover from all the damage that has been dealt by Core Memory.
But does not go off just yet. Wasana sidesteps that and makes a mistake. Gets nailed down to the ground. Saming and the flank was perfect. And he shoots down Wasana, the rusher on the side of Buriram.
Wasana just stumbled right there as he get a drop, but let's see for the rest of the team. They still have a good chance despite of Twisted Mind having a full man rush on them. Get High just waiting for that opportunity, or probably for time as well for anyone else to distract them. A little bit of a nade action being thrown onto Twisted Mind to give that opening to Get High, but Get High misses. Only a few HP being dealt to Diamond.
Jonah can actually be the game changer here, but he's very low on HP. He's on standby. He gets clipped by an A124. First grenade does manage to get the clip. Second one right beside him. No! And he does take himself out instead. How unfortunate for Jonah. I guess this is exactly what I asked for. Bye-bye, Buriram. See you in the double points game.
I was about to say that. That is something that we don't see often, but it does happen. Buriram United being taken down a little bit early. The rest of the teams will be rushing in on them, and Moshi will be saying goodbye together with the rest of Buriram United on 9. Now, battle continues as Twisted Mind will be flanking left towards BTR, but Peter right now not yet done with the battle, and Expand will be taken out on that 1v1. Now, the only question is, will they be bringing their teammates back? Because going solo, Kens might not be able.
And putting some distance, but too far away, and they give Todak a good angle to play with. Grenade up top by Death. Does it find his connection? Jojo, a sliver of hell. Time turner pull down, and the electrotherapy connection is there in the nick of time to keep his partner alive. Zom backs away. Those glue walls just too much, and ABCD with the Rebel Rush gets away as he spots out a player. Tossing in a couple of grenades as well. It's going to be the glue wall melters breaking down the defenses of Todak as Wang finds a connection with the grenade. The lethal in his hand manages to take one down and forces Todak to scramble down to the ground floor.
They're still alive though, but not for long. There goes a nade plus a shotgun coming from HUA Esports. We are seeing them so aggressive right here. And Death, despite of him being trapped, he still doesn't fall for the rest of the Todak. Will be struggling and will be taken out. Now, battle continues in the middle of this map with Twisted Mind going against Core Memory. Not a place that you want to be, out in open right now, and not so much of glue walls to play with.
Oh, but look at this, Core Memory. Remember, we talked about how Core Memory needed only 10 points in order to catch up with PE Sports. Dude, they are putting in the work. Core Memory knows how important this round is for them, how important this qualifier is for them, and they're putting in all of their effort. Folky and Cougar on the right-hand side flank, the M590 in hand, and they wait for their backup as well on that left-hand side. They do have jump, and they take that right-hand side rotation, sticking close to the circle, and that will give them the added advantage.
HUA Esports, the top team in this map right here, is showing up. But that goes down in the hands of Jump and the Zom for that final hit. Now it's up to Peter to survive or probably take them down. ABCD has been taken out 1v1. The Zom will survive and they get the Booyah.
HUA Esports with their first Booyah of this preseason knockout stage. And a team that's already in the top 12 but fighting to maintain their position. At the end, the end showed up in the secondary and shut him down. But Todak, oh, the vulturing Todak, they are in here as the third party. They want a piece of this.
Yeah, they want to get a lot of those eliminations. They want to steal all those eliminations because of the double that it will be brought in. A camel in the road right now will not stop anyone from rushing in. And Videls, I love how he plays. He's not too aggressive and managed to go for the help as Mai sniped through above.
Oh, this is a phenomenal setup coming on through here for the team. GOW, though, with the loss of Demon and Yanbin now, things get too crazy. They have to find that exit. Although Videls got traded out, this is way too risky now for GOW. They cannot afford to hang around. They are looking for the top 12 spots, and Toda is the team that's right in front of them.
I mean, this is a battle. This is a battle on chasing on those, and hopefully they will get the points, or either of the team will be able to get all those points. Watan is in trouble, but I guess the DN has already made a way out of this area, and they will be safe. But no! The chase is on, and it is CRM. Thomas Hagen being taken out. Dion managed to survive, and they're still alive.
CRM. Now CRM is like PE Sports. They can't do anything, and they have to just be sitting ducks, and they have to watch the leaderboard like hawks on whether or not they get an opportunity to make it through to the top 12. Point rush! North with the slay. Dutch taken out, but instant revival coming on through from a bay.
Yep, let's see if RQ will be able to fight back into the corner. Ma'al will be waiting. Here comes back up 18 Deer, and the flank is on 1v2. No stopping him, and there goes the jump, but Kiki will be tricked into jumping out and will be reloading as 18 Deer rushes in.
I mean, that's a fantastic rush coming on through. 18 Deer getting there in the nick of time. But two of his buddies down on the ground already, and he got no space to run. With just a sliver of health left, leads them up towards that second floor. But in the meantime, his buddy has come back through and hit another revival as well, bringing Ma'al back into the match. So RRQ and their survival, they've done just enough. But here comes the rest of Dewa United to finish off the job started.
Let's see if they can finish it off. RRQ right now. Surprise! A backstab from North. Another one almost. But Dutch is ready. The pickup has been done. 1v3 situation, and Dutch will be going down. But it's not yet over for RRQ. Even with only one elimination, they managed to get a few more from Factory to bring back their teammates. So the battle continues for them, but they have to wait a little bit.
That was a terrible move. I mean, he should have just set up that glue wall to block the door and finished off the player instead of panicking and trying to run away from the situation. But, you know, that is done. Unfortunate. Diamond, good Riptide Rhythm to break down his defenses and spray him down onto the ground, Nameless. Found in the exact same way. Falcons just mopping the floor now with the brains of Twisted Minds.
Ming tries to get away. No, didn't do so, but Diamond has been recovered and they remain alive. As Buriram United, no points just yet. They are Ricky as AG Global takes the top.
Oh, Faiz, cheeky, backs away. The rest of his team members, though, getting slain. Kyong graded out by Dew. Barros finds one. Barros finds two. And that's about it. Faiz going in for the save, and he gets a close one up against Cypher. Manages to clip Barros as well, but there's no finisher. Barros gets the final shot in as the survivor for AG Global. And he keeps the team alive whilst taking out his opponent.
And this is AG Global on 12, VTR on 13, and
Wow.
that is not looking good. Nation making that 16 points from this part of the game.
So CRM got eliminated early, and I thought that they might lose their spot. But if Bigetron Delta is out, then nobody's actually going to be hunting down for that position. Unless, of course, Todak does something crazy and comes out at the very final circle with massive eliminations, then that's actually going to still turn some heads.
Yeah, I mean, the only chance is if everyone else will be able to throw heavy down, but still CRM being taken out, that would be the loss for that final for the top 12. So
and that's the final player for the side of HUA Esports. HUA Esports already qualify in the top 12 right now. Doesn't seem like they're going to be losing their spot. They've also picked up an extra 10 points here through eliminations. And they continue to survive for the time being, but that's about it. Expand actually exits first before HUA has a little bit of a achievement on its own.
yeah, definitely, that is something that HUA Esports can use to sit pretty right now.
Yeah.
And GOW Demon is the only one that I'm seeing at this point, and well, not for long, as they are taken out by the other teams. Now, Team Falcons, 10 elimination already, times 2. That would be 20 points, and that is just this early.
Wow.
A lot more of targets, and Jojo targeted by Buriram United.
Yeah.
Is that it for Todak? It
one
seems... Oh, still heavy Dells.
One more. Come on. Don't do it, Buriram. Don't do it. Okay, let Malaysia survive. Okay, at least one team. Come on. I mean, Todak has done very well so far. They even took on RRQ like champs, took them out of the equation. Unfortunate that Todak only shines sometimes. And then, unfortunately disappointing for the Malaysian fans on the other times. But if they can make it through, right here, right now, perhaps they redeem themselves. Buriram looking for a few more points. Vidals. And that's about it for them.
And that's about it. Fourth place, if I'm mistaken. But we still have 3 Thai teams right now fighting for...
Global is the most motivated one because AG Global is currently on the 12th spot. Todak was actually looking for their position, and Todak actually got enough eliminations to replace AG Global if they don't do well in this round. So their backs are up against the wall. There's no if, buts, or maybes. But what a riptide rhythm from Falcons. They drop 1, they drop 2, they drop 3, and bye-bye AG Global, says the combination of Falcons and Buriram.
Now, Team Falcons, Buriram United, let's see on a 4v4. There goes another one from Team Falcons already going down, but the pickup has been done. Buriram United going in for a rush. A 3-1 split. On fire is a target, but there goes a melter to melt all their souls away, but On Fire is still alive.
Yeah, but Buriram wanting to go for that Booyah. They want to make sure they perfect the pressure and the pacing to always be able to secure the Booyah at the end of the day, because we know how much more important those Booyahs have become. And it looks like they have done it not once, but potentially twice now. And they are getting closer and closer to this. But of course, their opponents are no chumps. It's Falcons, the ones that will be able to end their run on a good day. On fire, beautiful backstab, and the time turner gets whipped out as well for them to get a triple. And Buriram ends the day with 3 Booyahs.
3 Booyahs indeed. That is just Buriram United doing Buriram United things. Another Booyah in this day, and this is double elimination. We didn't get a clear view on how many eliminations they had.
Oh, they didn't get many points, bro. They got eliminated early, 124 points. This is today's standing alone.
3 points.
Todak has gotten a total of 60. CRM is so close to them with a total of 66. I did not notice the total number of points for CRM earlier. Todak made it, Neptune.
Yeah, and it is tied with Core Memory Esports. This is the first step. This is the second step rather, for our tiebreaker, and they did it. They managed to get in to the next level, pushing most of the teams that we don't expect away. Core Memory. Whoa.
And Abe is leading the MVP leaderboard. And the only reason why Buriram players can still smile is because they've got 2 more days to snatch it away.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's only a difference of 4 elimination, and we know that these players will be able to pull it off. But this is one thing that I would say one of the players from Buriram United will not be happy, because HUA Esports ABCD was able to squeeze himself through on that number 5 spot, and this is Get High, who has been kicked. Get High, who mostly is in there, but well, still have a few more days to deal with.